Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
Hey, what up, everybody on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch? What is going down? Hey, we got Minnesota Marty in the house. Let's get it. Mobin in the house. What up, Mobin said PPR sit one. Jalen Warren, Judkins, Kyren, Emmanuel Wilson. I'm leaning on sitting Wilson right now. It's either going to be sitting Wilson or Warren, and it's really I'm going to sit Wilson. I'm going to sit Wilson if Josh Jacobs is playing, but I don't think he's going to be playing. Mobin also got Gainwell on the bench if Warren doesn't go. Yeah, but they said early that he's going to play. He's just going to be limited. So I mean that's what kind of sucks. Town Lions are the Browns defense. Leaning the Browns. TJ, Mooney or Godwin? I'm leaning Mooney right now. We got to find out more info on Godwin if he's going to be playing. And hit that like button on TikTok. And Rob Coe, Judkins or Chase Brown? Chase Brown, baby. Lucas, Tucker, ETN? ETN for now, but the Friday practice reports are going to make a difference on that question because Tucker's got a horrible matchup. Lapel, Daniel Jones or Bryce Young? Danny Pesos. Josh, Swift, AJ Brown for Chase Brown. Probably because Swift is kind of like nothing to me. And TJ in the house. What up, TJ? And Jose, what up, bro? Need help at the tight end. Who do I start at a pitch? Juwanna Johnson or Henry? Ooh, kind of leaning. I think I'm leaning Pitts. but it's very, very close. And hey, shout out to Ovo Storm with the lightning bolt. Jamie, you the man. He says the 420 hustler motherfuck the rest. Yeah, it's my favorite part of the song. yeah. And Mobin, other league, sit Genty or Wilson. Oh, man. That's tough, man, because like Genty's got such a horrible matchup. I'm probably going to play him over Wilson. And Ovo 13, Aaron Jones or Monty at the RB2. Leaning Aaron Jones. And let's see. Rob Coe. Wandale or Pierce. I think I'm going Pierce. And Joe Cram, Charbonnet, Tucker Gainwell going Sharbs. And another one for Ovo Storm. Or no, the other one was Ovo 13. Then Ovo Storm said Leggett, Sean Tucker, Xavier Worthy, Kamara, Wandale start 2. Wandale's in, Sean Tucker is in because Bucky is out officially. And Eric, J-Mo or Wilson? Going J-Mo. Calvin, Prescott or Young? Ooh, I'm leaning Dak. I know it's a tough matchup, though. And make sure you guys are hitting that like button. I've already answered more questions on this live stream on TikTok than some people answer in their whole sessions. Arctic Cooler, trade Rice and Tez for Rico Pittman Addison. Probably. Tez is like nothing. And Byron, Young or Shaw? Going Young. Lapel, Mooney or Burden? Going Mooney. Sucks though, because we already know. And Elite, what up? Elite BF Gamer said, yo, I need to drop someone to pick up a QB with dart out, drop Vidal, QJ, Nix, Worthy. I'm dropping QJ. And Hunter, trade Tucker, Pearsall or Dubs? I'm going Dubs. Rob Coe, Pierce or Pearsall? Leaning Pierce. All right. Shout out to Tyler for the follow. Bob said Dak or Brissett. Bob J, Dak or Brissett? Probably going Dak, but it's close, man. And it's your boy Pizza, Sean Tucker, TJ Hawkinson at the flex. Leaning Tucker. Ghost, Genty or Tracy as the RB2. Both have terrible matchups, and Flowers or Watson in the flex. I'm leaning Genty, and I'm leaning Flowers. And Blanc Politics, trade away Tyler Warren and T-Mac for McBride. Yeah, I would. Chris, Mayor Lamar, leaning Lamar versus the Jets. Daniel, hey, bro, start 2, Rashad White, Kenny Gainwell, Sean Tucker, Ramondre. I'm leaning Tucker and Stevenson for right now. Eric, J-Mo or Monty? I'm going J-Mo. Chris, you're still putting in Lamar or May? I already answered that. I said Lamar, brother. And Red Twizzler, is it a 4-man league? What do you think, bro? If you really want to know, put the question in, not be a fucking weirdo, bro. Because I'm sure that my league, this league that you call a 4-man league, you probably wouldn't be able to handle it, bro. It's not for the casuals. Jamie said, whatever you're selling Kirk Cousins for in a Superflex Dynasty, a bag of chips, late third, any fourth. I mean, dude, I wouldn't want to sell them for less than a third. I mean, I've sold guys who are 1 week fill-ins for a third if someone really didn't want to lose. Let's see. Jackson, start 2 wide receivers in a flex. Jameson Williams, Pittman, Judy, Wandale, Jalen Warren. Jameson, Pittman, and Wandale. Cheese, Kirk or Shah would dart out. Kirk. Because Shah's gonna be bad versus the Falcons. Not that Kirk is gonna be good. Fucking Jamie. Let's see. Tick D-Rock, Aaron Jones or Jalen Warren going Jones. Jaden Bigman, Tucker or Diggs going Diggs. Prince Job, AJ or T going T. Kyle, I'm starting Bryce Young. You think he can go off 2 weeks in a row? I mean, way tougher matchup than it was. Way tougher matchup than it was last week for sure. So I'd be a little bit nervous. And if anybody wants the squares, I just posted the winners. And got people hitting me up about the new board right now, but the new board is out. All right, people already requesting it. Let's get it. And CB Dizzle, what up, bro? He said, Huster, I drop Emmanuel Wilson for Godwin. I mean, it depends on who you need more. You need the wide receiver or the running back more. I feel like Wilson's going to be on borrowed time, so if I don't need the running back that bad, I'd probably just go with Godwin. And it looks like Panda, Godwin over Mooney or Yoshivas. I mean, I'm going to say Yoshi for right now, but I would, definitely be coming back a little bit later after we get more news on Godwin. And shout out to Jordan, who just followed. Trade Alvin and Zay and DK for Derrick Henry and Rome. Probably. I mean, it's kind of blah though. And how do I say that? Is that Aussie? Pick 2 out of Monty, Shaheed, Mooney, or Sean Tucker since Bucky's out. And appreciate the follow. I'm gonna say Tucker and Mooney. Noel, Stafford or Herbert for the rest of the season? Probably Stafford. And Luca, Lamar, and Saquon for Dart, Caleb Williams, and A-Chain. I mean, I like both sides, but I don't want to trade for Dart. Brock Russell, Dak or Hurts. Got to go Hurts, man. Got to go Hurts. And Benton, Pitts or Henry? Probably going Henry. All right. And Luca, I already answered your question, bro. Are you listening? And Hunter Burrow comes back, start Burrow or Caleb. You got to wait till Saturday for that because, I mean, I don't know. It should be Burrow, and I'm probably going to say that, but we still don't even know if he's coming back or not. We got they have until Saturday evening, damn near. Well, I guess Saturday afternoon, 4:00 East Coast. And Adam, it's actually Kyren and Tez for Chase and Brian Robinson. I got C-Mac. Well, I mean, I already would have did it for Chase Brown, so yeah, I mean, giving the extra player, but Brian Robinson's nothing. I mean, unless CMC gets hurt, but Brian Robinson would not be CMC if he got hurt. Let's see. I can't see what it looks like. I don't know what that username is, but trade AJ and Kamara for Drake and Benson. It's kind of blah, bro. Like I feel like neither side like helps anybody here. Anita, Carlos Santos, Will Ricard, or Butker. I really don't do research on kickers. I have a post on Patreon that breaks down the best and worst matchups for every single position. So I'm just kind of buying myself time so I can go over to that tool right now and go see. But I feel like Santos was the highest last time I checked this out of those people. Let's see. Because Santos has the 7th best matchup. Yeah, I'm going Santos. Taz, Manning guy, or pick up Sean Tucker. Pick up Sean Tucker. Josh, Jennings, Godwin, or Yoshi. Kind of leaning Yoshi right now. And Adam said Jamar Chase, not Chase Brown. Well, I mean, I don't know about you, but I think more highly of Jamar Chase than Chase Brown. So, yeah, I would say yes, but that is that's just a sign and remembering to like put the whole name, because like there's a bunch of people who, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, like very easy to mix up guys like that. Especially when I don't think that anybody would trade Jamar Chase for that. Let's see. ETH. Flex Judy, Cup, or Dortch. That's all bad. I'll say Judy, but I don't want to start any one of those 3. Sorry for your choices. And Young Xenox, Dart or Joe Burrow. Well, as of now, neither are playing. So, I mean, Dart's already ruled out. Joe Burrow hasn't even been activated yet. So, if those are your only 2 choices, you better make sure you come back on Saturday, brother. But Joe Burrow has more of a chance to start, but he still hasn't been activated yet. And Dozy, I traded Gibbs and Lamar for JSN and Derrick Henry. I like it. Jay Camps, Goff or Jones. I'm going Goff. And if I answer your question, can you leave an emoji or like something so I know? I'm getting so many people who like I'm answering the questions and like literally nobody is like putting in an emoji saying I got it, saying thank you, like anything. Like, let me know that people are actually paying attention to the answers, or else why am I rapid firing the answers so much? What up, Jeff? Yeah, Sean Tucker, man. Yeah, Bucky, no. Oh, man. And it's just Easton, Pickens, or Nico. I mean, Nico already played, so we talking about a trade. And let me see. And now we just got a bunch of people just like spamming the same question. So please don't spam the same question over and over and over on TikTok. I don't know like how you think the comments work, but literally when you're spamming, it just goes like this. And then makes me not want to answer anything. So please don't ruin it for everybody. And let's see. Nefta 19 traded Mahomes and Rice for Jamar Chase and Dak. Do I have a better team for the playoffs? I mean, I know Dak has like a better schedule than Mahomes, but like I've seen Mahomes do better in bad matchups than Dak do better in bad matchups. So, and random videos, what up? So, what up, brother? I got a question. They want to trade Bijan and Diggs for Jacobs and Adams. Is it worth it? I have Jacobs and Adams. I mean, Diggs is the worst guy in this trade. Bijan, potentially the best guy in this trade. And with Jacobs being hurt, I'd probably do that. And hey, Magic Man Ricky, what up, bro? He said, what up, peeps? Thanks for the great content as always. Appreciate you, my man. Thanks, bro. Mason, trade Pittman for Bucky. Bucky's out. Kind of don't want to trade for him. Suhaib, Henderson, Pittman, K9, or Dunze for the flex. Just one. Probably going Henderson. And random videos. Yes, sir. Is it your first time here? I don't recognize the username. They changed it from where like it just had the normal names to like the YouTube username. So I don't recognize everybody. Yeah, hell yeah. First time, let's go. First time, long time, let's get it. Yeah, you'll like this channel. I'm gonna be I usually was only going live in the afternoons or early evenings, but now we're gonna be going live in the morning too. It's gotta keep it rolling. Coach C, what up, bro? He said Bears hosting the Steelers or Raiders hosting the Browns. Which matchup do you like? I don't like either one. I don't like either one. Do you have any other options that you could go for? And Fantasia, Stafford or Purdy? Leaning Stafford. I don't see the username, but it says start one at the flex. Watson, Benson, Adonai Mitchell, or Sean Tucker. Leaning Sean Tucker. It's your boy Ali, non-PPR. Pick one, Devonta Smith, Diggs, Jennings, Pittman. Leaning Diggs. And Ann said, got you to 1K likes. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And Corey said, I missed these morning live streams. It's coming back, man. It is coming back. And it's tough. There's just so many things going on in the day, but I got to make sure to prioritize going live in the morning also. But it is tough. And hey, shout out to Hill. What up, Hill? Let's see. Aaron, start two, Diggs, J-Mo, Bowers. I'm going to go with the wide receivers here. Tough matchup for Bowers. Coach C, 49ers at Carolina. Maybe I'd probably go that one. I feel a little bit safer about that than the other two. Or the Saints hosting Atlanta. Bro, I mean, I'm nervous about Kirk Cousins, so I don't know. But I'd be nervous about Tyler Shuck and their fucked up defense, like, also. I mean, it's tough, man. You made it far. You made it far. And let's see. Caden, Gainwell, or Tucker at RB2. Well, Tucker's not an RB. And is your projection boosted? How are you projected so much? So it's a really deep dynasty. We got 10 offensive starters, including a super flex. So we start 2 QBs and 9 defensive starters. So that's one of the reasons why it's so high. And then it's also QB premium, tight end premium as well. Super, super fun league. And Nightmare, thanks for the drop. Thanks for the coin. And Williams, Jones, or Brissett? Kind of leaning Brissett over Daniel Pesos Jones, but it's very close. And I think I might have even went the opposite of what I said earlier. And Limpnez, start 2, ETN, Dowdle, Montgomery. I'm going Dowdle and Montgomery. Oh, Swift's in there also. Dowdle and Montgomery for now. We've got to be paying attention to ETN's practice reports. And Cinco, Chris Godwin or Michael Wilson. I'm leaning Michael Wilson as of now. And hey, Jeff, you the man, said I got the best sound bites. You the man.
I know all this, okay? But I do like hearing it, so go on.
Random sounds.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Catch me outside. How about that? And all these hoes laughing like something funny.
You bastard!
Whoop-de-doo. What does it all mean, Basil?
I don't think so, Tim.
And Corey, are you wanting to start in Njoku or just sit all the Browns this week with Sanders? I'd be trying to sit all the Browns this week, bro. And Coach C, Aaron Jones, Javonte, Singletary. Feel like I'm leaning Aaron Jones slightly. Shout out to Rube for the follow. Pick 2, Saquon, Dowdle, Tucker. I'm going the first 2, but Bucky did get ruled out. So, I know Tucker is going to be a decent start this week. And Walmart team lead hater, what up? So you think Henderson what do you think Henderson's gonna do since Stevenson's coming back? I mean, they're gonna split work, but it's such a good matchup that I think that he does enough to be relevant as an RB2. Cinco, Brock Purdy or Dart? Pretty sure Dart's not playing, so Brock Purdy. That was easy. And user 827, Michael Wilson or Juwanna Man Jennings. I'm going Wilson. And Jacob Saquon and Kai Ren for Bijan have Dowdle and Judkins 5 and 6. That's not a trade that a 5 and 6 team should be making. You can't trade 2 starters for 1 starter when you're 5 and 6. It's just the math ain't mathin', because if you're gonna trade a Saquon and Kai Ren, you better be getting back like 3 to 4 players, you know, if you're trading away 2. And Cinco said, damn, I thought I heard he'd be back this week. I mean, they were making it look that way. And let me go see, because it was someone said it earlier that he was out. And I didn't even check. So let's just go see. Yeah, he's ruled out. That's the first thing that came up all over Google when I just searched his name, is that they ruled him out for the Lions game this week. So yeah, Jackson Dart, not in. And make sure you guys follow. I know a bunch of people are following right now, but make sure you guys follow, because every single day, well, I guess not every single day, but every day that I can mix it in, I'm going to be doing a video just breaking down all the recent news for the day. And Friday is always going to be a big day, because now we got like a lot of the official like ins and outs, or at least official outs. And Saturday's big too, because for the Monday games. But yeah, you guys want to make sure that you are paying attention and hanging out on the lives. And Stratton, Pearsall, or Michael Wilson this week have London and Chase out. Ooh, I'm going to go Wilson. I'm going to go Michael. Hey, Mr. Wilson.
Hey, Mr. Wilson!
Apple user 6269.
Wild Stallions!
I didn't mean to do that. Apple user 6269.
69, dudes!
And Pittman, Tez, DJ Moore, and Pierce all pick 2. I'm going Pittman and DJ. I want to score more. And S. Cheryl pick 2. Genty, Wilson, Tucker. I'm going Tucker and Genty as of right now. I'm really not a fan of Genty's matchup. Corey said start 2, Pierce, Yoshi, Parker, Washington, Trey, Tucker. I'm going to go Pierce and Yoshi. And Jacob said, all right, thanks, man. Hell yeah. Where did it, dang it, kick me to the bottom. And Luis said, bro, I'm cooked. Oh, man, what's going on? Tell me. Sec, start Rico or Javante. I think I'm leaning Javante, but it's close. Dilly, Gainwell or Sean Tucker. I'm going Sean Tucker. If Aaron Rodgers is playing, I would like Gainwell a little bit more, because he's probably going to get a shitload of receptions. But until we know it's Aaron Rodgers, I'm kind of just leaning the other way on Gainwell. NBA best highlights. What up, bro? Are you a Jordan guy or a LeBron guy? Always got to ask. And I shouldn't be one or the other, but who's the GOAT? There we go. That's the question. And got Puka and Rasheed at wide receiver, CMC and Rico. RB start 1, Chase Brown, Devontae Adams, Breece Hall. Hey, Johnny in the house. What's up? Man, this one's tough, because I think Breece gets a shitload of receptions. I'm going to say Adams. And here goes Luis. He said, I'm playing against JT, Puka, Derrick Henry, Amon-Ra, Tyler Warren, Lamar, 8-man league. Just got to grab your nuts and jump into the deep end of the pool, man. That's it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And Big Cato, London or Mooney? I mean, London ain't playing, so you better start Mooney. If those are your only options, that is. And Daniel said, do I start Tracy, Rashad White, or Sean Tucker? Leaning Tucker, bro. And NYC Guapo, Goff. Limpnez, Washington or Alec Pierce? Leaning Pierce. And hey, Brian, thanks for coming through, bro. So I got to trade in the 103. All right, let me pull it up. Dude, the sleeper app is like sucking right now, man. It's like everything is going so slow. And like, dude, like literally, like can't even. Like, dude, it is so annoying, man. So fucking annoying that I have to do it on the computer, because the stupid app just like keeps freezing like every 10 seconds. Can't even switch between leagues. All right, let's see. Okay, just got to double check the make sure that it's paid. Even though he said paid, I just got to do the due diligence always. All right, let's see. Where is Brian? All right, Brian is paid for 2026. Processed. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Brian, for giving me the heads up, brother. And yes, everybody hit that like button. Hit that like button. And Mikey, someone wants to give me Rice for Sean Tucker and Ricky. Do I do it? Fuck yeah, bro. Take advantage. Take advantage. I know Bucky's not playing this week, so assuming that you don't need the running back, but yeah, I would do that, man. I would do that, yeah. Ashley, Dak, or Purdy. Both have bad matchups. I think I'm going Dak. And user 245, Dak, Brissett, Burrow. If you got Burrow and you want Burrow, come back on Saturday because he still hasn't been activated yet. He has to be activated before Saturday at 4 p.m. East Coast time. So I'm gonna say Brissett. Man, NY official, Mayfield or Pesos. I'm going Mayfield. I know it's a tough matchup, but kind of toughish for both guys. Yeah, Giants says sleeper app is horrendous these days, nearly impossible to use if you have multiple leagues. Dude, it's getting ridiculous, man. Like they need to up their server space or something. And Sabas, I have Rashid, AJ Brown, Diggs, Jameer, and T. Higgins and Devontae Adams. Okay, cool. Was there a question involved there? Or you just want to brag about your squad? I like it. Wazim, pick 2, Jones, Stevenson, Genty, Smith. I mean, I know who Genty is. I'm assuming that's Devonta Smith. I know that's Stevenson, but which Jones is that? Ooh, Aaron Rodgers officially questionable for this week. Gotta watch that all the way down now. I'm going to say Stevenson and Smith. I'm really just blanking on whoever the Jones is. And shout out to Daniel, who just threw the roses down there. Yes, sir.
Straight cash, homie.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Cesar, Brees, or Judkins. Brees, and it ain't even close. Mikey, my other RBs are CMC, Tracy, and White, but I have Trey, JJ, and Wandell too. Nice. A lot of Luke. Should I start Love, Lamar, or Dak? Leaning Lamar versus I'm leaning Lamar versus those goddamn Jets. Sabbath said I'm playing Gibbs, Adams, and Higgins. I'm asking, do you think I win? I mean, it almost doesn't matter whether I think you win or anybody thinks you win. You should just always be confident going into the game. Because it doesn't matter if I think you're doing good, if I think you're going to lose, or if you think you're going to lose, or you think you're going to win. You just got to stay positive, okay? Stay positive. Don't be like those little weenies who are like, oh, I got one guy go against me on Thursday. I'm cooked. Don't be like those guys or gals, whoever. Jose, Brissett, Daniel Jones, or Darnold. Leaning Darnold this week. And Cesar, Dunze or Brees. Leaning Brees. Orly, start 1, flex. Start 1, flex 2. Pearsall, Alec Pierce, Charbonnet, Michael Wilson, Darnell Mooney, and Watson. Alec Pierce, Michael Wilson are in. I'm going to say Charbonnet for the other one. And Corn Roast, Mooney, Watson, Tucker, Goddard in the flex. Which Tucker, bro? Which Tucker? You know, there's 2 Tuckers now, right? I'll say Sean Tucker if that's who it is. Hopefully it's Sean Tucker that you're talking about. But remember, guys, just put the full name. It takes an extra second, but I feel like people are just like forgetting that, like, you know, we got multiple people with the same last name or, you know, first and last, you know, name the same. And so it gets confusing. I want to make sure that I answer you correctly. So make sure you're throwing it in. Jose, Shaheed, BTJ, Butte. That's all bad for all 3. I'm gonna say BTJ. And Rare Raider, what up, bro? And I said, has someone dropped Garrett Wilson for Watson? Should I pick him up off waivers? But I do need to drop one. I mean, I would, but like, is Garrett Wilson even gonna play this year? Like, I really don't even know if Garrett Wilson's gonna play this year. Orly said, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. Because not too many people are saying thank you or, just responding, letting people know that you heard the answer. I've answered probably 100 questions already in the last 40 minutes. Joshua, why you projected 400? So it's a super deep dynasty. We got 19 starters. We got 19 starters, 10 offense, 9 IDP, and then it's QB premium, tight end premium, and 2.0 PPR to counterbalance the IDP 1, 2, 3. And thanks, Corey. I totally missed this one. Who should I drop for Yoshi? Parker Washington, Trey Tucker, Burrow. I got Stafford, QJ, Woody, Marks, Emmanuel Wilson. Drop QJ, bro. Dude, he's ran his course, man. He's ran his course. And but Rare Raider, I don't know what happened to the other. I don't see. Let me see. I mean, the other question that I see was the same one. I guess I missed it the first time, but appreciate you, bro, for throwing it back in. And Rare Raider said, thank you and good luck this weekend in your matchups. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. Hey, stranger, shout out to the Houday Nation. What up, my brother? And Orly, how you feeling about Godwin? I'm nervous as hell. I would try not to start him, but, got to pick him up, do the due diligence if you got the spot. And Manny Official, Kate Otten or Noah Fant? Ooh, kind of leaning Noah Fant in this game. Oh, that's what it was. Ray Raider said, I remember someone saying it's when you type a comma in your message. Okay, that could be what happened because, yeah, the only other one I see is yours. And, hey, Triple R Fina, what up, bro? I said, where you get that hat from? I got a Sean Kemp jersey, bro. Check this out. It's the Super Chronics. It is from Grassroots. I've been trying to, get an affiliation with them so I could make some money if I promote them, but I don't know. That's not how they roll, I guess. And Jamie said, why does YouTube have 2 separate streams for you? One looks like a TikTok view. That's the exact reason. It's because YouTube pushes the vertical streams more than the horizontal, especially when someone is on a phone. So yeah, it's a part of the service that I use that now it's an option. So you'll see it every single time now, every single time. JC, thanks for the follow, bro. Henderson or Swift? I'm going Hendo, baby, even though Stevenson's coming back. I know people are tripping about that. And Limnes, start 3, Monty, Dowdle, Henry, Bijan. Bijan is in. Henry is in. Gonna say Rico for the last one. And Alfonso, would you change SNJ for CMC? I'm assuming that's JSN. Are you talking about trading one for the other? I kind of wouldn't want to. I kind of would want to figure out how to get both on the same squad. And Rare Raider said for the brain rot crowd. Yeah, for sure. But it's really just, we got I can't go against the grain, if literally YouTube is going to push the vertical stream and I have the option to do vertical and horizontal, I'm just going to do both. The one that, Jay, is that you again? Is that you from yesterday? Said, how is bro 18-4? Is that you again? If it's someone different, I'll answer, but are you fucking with me, bro? Are you fucking with me? And let's see, JC said Warren or Bowers. Bro, it's the tight end Warren, right? Tyler. I'm going to go Tyler over Bowers, dude. Okay, it is. All right. See, I remember. I got a brain of an elephant, bro. Doesn't matter how much I smoke. I remember shit. He said, my bad. It's all good, bro. It's all good. And Triple R Fina said, just subscribe to your channel. I'm from Oakland, but I live in Texas. Nice, bro. I'm originally from San Diego, but I'm in Vegas now. And, we're a big chiefin over here. It's about time to get some chiefing going. But yeah, bro, appreciate you for coming through. I normally do live streams at 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 Eastern, and I still do them, but I'm getting back into the morning streams, man. I gotta double it up and go live twice a day. But yeah, man, you'll love it around here. Fantasy football greatness. If you're into the 420 scene, you'll love that too. And I'm the only one in the fantasy football world that is rocking the 420 the 420 and the fantasy football. Like nobody else is doing that. We're going hard. And Red Raider, I started Josh Allen, have Caleb on the bench and Jackson Dart, but heard you say he's out. Yeah, Dart's out. Drop him or keep him to play defense against the other two top 4 teams. Well, what would you like? Who would you be dropping him for? Like, because I mean, I don't want to drop him for nobody, especially if you have an IR spot. You throw him in the IR, but like, yeah, like tell me who's your plan for like picking up? Yeah, Jamie, I have 22 matchups. There's only 11 weeks. And Raider said, get new followers, hustler. Early bird gets the worm, and the early pimp gets the fresh perm. You already know. Yes. So yeah, that's why we got to do it. Yesterday was a good early morning show as well. So yeah, I got to do it, man. Got to force myself to like get the work done early. Then I can hop on here like, you know, around, was like 10 o'clock West Coast time, 1 p.m. Eastern. Trey. Let me see. Where's Trey's actual question? Dang it. Throw it in again. Trey, where is your question? Oh, should I try to trade JJ? Who should I try to trade JJ for? I mean, you got to find someone who likes JJ at this point. Like it ain't normal JJ. It really ain't. And Brian, start DK Metcalf or Aaron Jones at the flex. I'm leaning Aaron Jones right now, especially if there's no Aaron Rodgers, who is questionable for the game. And Triple R Fina says, shrooms, weed, dabs, hash. I'm a black hippie 420. Let's go, bro. And it's about that time. I've been going hard for damn near 45 minutes. We haven't even got a bowl going. So let's get a bowl going. I'm smoking one from Rhythm Afternoon Delight, and it is 34.81% THC. And I can't wait to go back to San Diego, man, because I'm going to get some good when we go back to San Diego. That's just probably going to be making me fall asleep, though. And TJ said, say some JJ, I'll take them. Yeah, I mean, Dynasty's different. You know, in redraft, that's one thing. Dynasty, you know, like everyone's going to want him in Dynasty. But, yeah, I feel like I saw someone trade JJ hella cheap recently. All right, TikTok, I got to turn the screen because they don't like the gardening. All right, let's get it.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff giving this motherfucker.
All right. Fire 'em up!
But yeah, Triple R Fina, Super Chronics, bro. I love grassroots. They fit the stoner vibe like to a T. Oh yeah, Rare Raiders. I'm gonna start waking up earlier myself. Yeah, bro, and especially because like I feel like it gets dark so early now. I mean, it doesn't really make me. Oh man, Charlie, you gonna be a weenie, or are you just gonna ask about the league, bro? Because like once you actually ask about the league instead of being a weenie, you'll understand. But yeah, it ain't those regular leagues, bro, that you probably play. And just being real. And Horsebox said, how do the points work? Hey, good question, Horsebox. So it is a super flex on offense. We have 10 offense, including the super flex, and it is IDP as well. So we got 9 IDP starters, and then it is QB premium, tight end premium, and then 2.0 PPR, and that's to counterbalance the IDP 1, 2, 3. Super dope league. And shout out to Mason. What up, Mason? Thanks for the follow, bro. Rare Raiders said I was in the rock jazz in the vertical room. Appreciate you. And Mason said, how'd you play 22 games this year already? It's a feature called Game Against the Median. And every single week you play 2 games instead of 1. You play 1 head-to-head matchup, and then you play 1 matchup versus your entire league. This is a 12-man league, and so the top 50% scoring teams each week get a win, so top 6, and then bottom 6 get a loss. And it kind of eliminates some of the bullshit from the schedule. Hey, shout out Big Bando. What up, Big Bando? But yeah, it really just eliminates some of the bad and good luck from the schedule. And Christian said 9 IDP players is insane. But it's really not, man. And you know why it's not? Because there's more relevant defensive players than offensive players. And that's no cap. Because for the IDP players, I mean, all 11 on each team, are up for grabs. We don't play, the offensive linemen on offense. So it's like, that's like 5 spots that automatically get eliminated from each offense that we are never picking, So like defense just has a way bigger pool of player to choose from. May said, oh, dude, that sounds pretty insane. He said, I wouldn't be able to do it. Why not? Like what part of it? Like it's all easy. The game against the median, it does it for you. But yeah, I mean, I know some people don't like it because they hope that they just get the hella easy schedule. And, they hope that they get the LeBron James route to the playoffs. And it don't work like that. I up the competition level in all my leagues, not make it easier. But we only get the gangsters in there. Christian said getting used to IDP scoring, especially with 9 IDP, would be so tough to adjust to. Well, I mean, I have other leagues that are not like that. This is a super deep dynasty league. But I will tell you though, everybody who's jumped in and just grabbed their nuts and jumped into the deep end of the pool said they'd never go back any other way. Sorry, Jason. No, it was just, I totally didn't answer. Let's see. Start 1. Lawrence, Shaw, Young, Rogers, Jesus. Like, dude, is this the whole league? Said, no, I'm cooked, want 14 points somehow in a must win. Then you should just be going with that first option, Lawrence, bro. Because everybody else here has got some issues. Yeah, I'd be going Lawrence. And hopefully you heard it. Let me know if you heard the answer. There we go. Stranger gardening some pie scream. Oh, man. Pie scream. I might have to go the cream pie. Sounds very similar. 33.84. Let's go. It's funny how Jason said he was so high, he forgot to answer my question. Bro, I'm not even high yet. This is barely the first bowl of the day. It's just me being busy trying to answer a million questions at once. But I appreciate you, bro. All right, let's see. Back to TikTok. Joe, trade Warren and Goddard for Henry. Probably. Mac, Burrow, or Darnold from waivers this week. Both my QBs out. Well, there's no guarantee that Burrow plays, so I would just try to get both. Burrow has not been activated yet from the IR. Casey, Adonai Mitchell, or Chris Godwin in the flex. That's ugly. You got no other options besides that. I mean, I guess I'm going Chris Godwin, but that's because I really don't want to start Adonai Mitchell at all. I really don't want to start Chris Godwin at all either. RT, Godwin, Cup, Yoshiva, start 2. I don't want to start Cup. He has like 0 upside, so I guess I'll go Godwin and Yoshivas, but yeah. 89, Bariga, Joe Burrow or Goff. You got to go Goff because we don't know if Joe Burrow's playing yet. Like, you could pick him up and do that, but we just don't know if he's playing yet. Jay, Michael Wilson or Jones Sr. in the flex. I'm going Michael Wilson. And R2, Salcido, Tucker or Montgomery. If it's Sean Tucker, I'm going Sean Tucker. But remember, there's multiple Tuckers now. And Tomas, trade Alec Pierce and Ertz for Ferguson. I probably would. Tomas, we already did that. And 89 Bariga said he's going to play. Hey, when he gets activated from IR, I'll believe you, but until that happens, I can only go by what is there. And yeah, I mean, a lot of people thought Bucky was going to play this week too. Nope. A lot of people thought Jackson Dart was going to play this week. Nope. So yeah, bro, don't count your chickens before they hatch, man. That's how you lose in fantasy football. Not saying don't pick them up, but. And Hassan, guess what? I'm doing a full year preview show for now. Nice, bro. Nice. And dude, did Jason really make fun of me for not answering his question and then leave right when I answered the question? What a goof. I hope you're still here, bro, because I answered the question right after you reset it. Amara, Dacker, Brissett, leaning Brissett. Jose, bench one. AJ Brown, Diggs, or Aaron Jones. I'll bench AJ Brown. Grant, Jennings, or DK. I'll go Jennings. Ben, Ricky Pearsall, or Rashid. Bro, I don't want either one of them, man. You ain't got nobody else. I guess Rashid, but I don't want either one. Can't see the username, but Sean Tucker, Swift, going Tucker. Vaughn, should I flex Shaheed and Tootin this week, or Addison and Brian Thomas? Why is it like, should I flex Shaheed and Tootin? And like, I got to do both of those guys or Addison and Brian Thomas. I mean, because I want Addison and Brian Thomas, but got to be paying attention. Yazan, thoughts on Shaheed rest of year is probably going to be pretty blah, man. JSN gets everything over there. Uh-oh. Vaughn said, oh, my God, my waiver just went through. I got Sean Tucker. Nice. Good. And Cards and Kicks, Tucker or White, going Tucker. I mean, assuming you're talking Sean Tucker. Hunter, JT, or JSN for the flex. Bro, who are you playing that you are making the choice of JT or JSN at the flex when you need to be playing both of those guys? I won't even answer that. You need to play both. I want the context of why you are not starting both of those guys, bro. R2 Salcido, should I start Smith or Sidham? I mean, well, who else you got? That's what makes a difference. And BB and Brandon, Sean Tucker, Pierce, leaning Pierce. BB, Henderson, or Dowdle at the RB2. I'm leaning Henderson, even though Stevenson's coming back. Uzi, Monty, or K9. I'm going K9. JL, Pierce, or Pittman. Going Pittman. Brandon, Sean Tucker, or Pierce. Ooh, leaning Sean Tucker. And Cade, Michael Wilson, or Zay Flowers. Leaning Zay this week. And Haley, you think Drake London will be back? Someone sent me an offer to trade away Aaron Jones and BTJ for Drake. I just want to hold, especially with Kirk Cousins. Like, I mean, anybody who has London would probably be trying to get away from him right now. Oh, Hunter said I'm joking. All right. I have no idea if you're joking or not, bro. But I'm glad you're keeping me on my toes. And see, I didn't fall for it. Trent, Otten, or I'm assuming Fanning. I'm gonna go Otten. Vaughn, should I drop Rashid for Greg Dortch while Marv is out? Nah. Uzi, Monty, or K9. Scotty said, I want to join that league. It's a super fun league, bro. If you go to 420crew.com, that links you to my Patreon. That'll get you to where you're in the know about all the leagues that I'm starting, because I start a bunch of dope leagues. Every single week on Tuesday and Wednesday, we have drafts that are 1 week leagues. It's awesome. Ethan, if Burrow's in, should I start him over Caleb? I mean, I would, but I would make sure that, I'd be paying attention. Make sure you're paying attention. And Noah, Wandale, or Ramondre? I'm going Wandale. No Town, Stafford, or Mahomes? I think I'm leaning Mahomes in this one. And BB, thanks for the follow. And Cyrus, start 2, Flowers, Pittman, Sean Tucker, Alec Pierce. I think I'm going the first 2 here. And Noah, Wandale, or Ramondre? Wandale. Dylan, Daniel Jones, or Bryce Young? I'll go Daniel Jones. Spice says, should I start Purdy over Jones? This week I probably would. And Amara, Tootin or Spears? Ooh. I'm going to say Spears for right now, but make sure you come back, because if ETN doesn't play and Tootin's good to go, I would probably switch that to Tootin after the fact. And Bible Stories, Mahomes or May? Oh my God, I think I got to go May on this one. Smudgy Poke got offered a Mon-Ra for Bucky and Tet. Smash. I said smash earlier, like an hour ago when the show first started. I'm saying smash now. Make sure you throw in a comment or something so I know you heard me. Spice, Addison, Romeo Dubs, or Kyle Manning guy? Leaning Addison. Karam, Daniel Jones, or Burrow. I mean, if Burrow plays, I'm going Burrow. It's a tough matchup for Pesos. Ocean Lee, Gibson, Michael Wilson, or Wandale, leaning Wilson. Smudgy Poke said, thanks. Gotcha. And Karam put the question in again. And Ocean Lee put the question in again. Did you guys hear me? I answered. Yeah, today is going to be a shorter morning show than yesterday for sure. And Holly, for the Drake trade, tomorrow's deadline. This trade would be for the playoffs. If I win, I lock in the first round bye. I mean, trading for Drake London and trading away starters means you're probably not going to win this week. I mean, I'm just being real. Like, don't. Drake also has not been good. Like, well, I mean, he's been okay. But like, he's been very bipolar because Atlanta's been very bipolar. So no, I wouldn't do it. Mason said, we worried about Keon Coleman's future with how the Bills gone. Fuck yeah, dude. For Dynasty, Keon Coleman's, redraft, Keon Coleman's like damn near droppable. Like, I mean, unless you especially in a 5-team league or 5 bench spot league. Yeah, man, Keon Coleman, like he fucking sucks, bro. I think he doesn't like that they're bringing in all these wide receivers and he ain't been handling biz. But yeah, we should be worried about him for Dynasty, for redraft. I mean, shit, like I said, he's pretty much droppable. 10K Mall, start Javonte Williams. Well, who else do you got? Reyes, trade Jacobs, Igbuka for JJ and Swift. I mean, because Swift is just so trash. And V. Whitney said 18-4. Yeah, it's a setting called Game Against the Median. You play 2 games every week, one versus your head-to-head opponent, and then one versus the entire league. And Sam, Godwin or Judy? I mean, Judy has 0 upside, like at all, so I'll say Godwin, but we don't even know if Godwin's going to play officially yet. V, Trey McBride for AJ Brown, James Cook, or Pittman and Cook. I mean, I feel like I just want to hold McBride. Like, are you on the outside looking in of the playoffs? That's the only way I'd entertain this. That's the only way I'd entertain this trade. OPM, trade Javonte or Bowers? I think I'd rather have Javonte. TB35, Hurts and Dowdle for JT. If you could somehow get it, yeah. And Keyshawn.
Oh, Keyshawn!
Said the fuck's going on in your league, bro, to be projected 400. Well, I'll just tell you, bro, it ain't one of those regular leagues that you're used to, where you just click a button and then the whole league just like starts. No, not one of those leagues. Do you even know what IDP is? That's why this league is so high on scoring. We got 10 offensive starters, including Superflex, and 9 IDPs. And anyone who's like so confused, have you guys ever played in a Superflex league or a league with IDP? I'm assuming no, but I'm very curious. And hold on a second. Saw an email that I need to go read. And should I start Lamar or Brock? I'm leaning Lamar. Nicolas, trade Genty for Judkins? No. Gianni Puka for Bijan? No. CP Pittman or Michael Wilson? I'm leaning Pittman, but it's very, very close. Very, very close. Oh, shit, my bad, Big Bando. If you wanted a certain defense for a supreme matchup for the final 2 weeks of the playoffs, would you trade a 3rd rounder for them? Probably not, man. Probably not, because there's no guarantee. But if you think that that's going to be the missing piece from winning a championship, fuck that third rounder, man. Get rid of it and get that thing. Like, I don't know how the scoring works and all that, like, you know, in the league. So, yeah, if you think that helps you get a championship, I'm doing it. Because, yeah, fuck that third rounder. But you got to be the one to decide how important that is. Arturo, thanks for the follow. And Selmo, Brock Bowers, and Henry for Henderson, and Puka CD. Shit, I'd probably do that. And Smill, Goff or Hurts. I'm going Hurts in this matchup. Ben, JJ, or Kirk Cousins. Both have really tough matchups this week. I think I'm going to go Kirk Cousins. What about the trade question? Let's see. Where is the trade question? Oh, right here. I missed it. Oh, it was because the dude Jason called me out and I skipped over yours. Dynasty trade. Would you trade Laporta and Ayuk and Pittman for Rice, or is that too much? I mean, it's too much, but Pittman's the only one that you're trading away who is going to do something. But even that, like, man, like, why not Laporta and Ayuk and a draft pick for Rice instead of like trading away, you know, one of the starters? And Haley, who do I bench? Ted Adunze, Michael Wilson. Leaning on benching Adunze this week. And CB Dizzle, I need in on a dynasty league. You know, I got you, bro. I mean, I'm going to have orphan teams available in the offseason, and the earliest dynasty leagues are going to start in February, right after the Super Bowl. Yeah. Shout out to Kyle for the follow on TikTok. Trade Debo and Downs for Tet. I would, yeah. And thanks for the roses, bro. Thanks for the roses. Where is it?
Straight cash, homie. Dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah, CB Dizzle, you love the dynasty leagues, bro. I host a few different styles. We got the single QB dynasties. We got the super flex offense only dynasties. And then we got the super flex with IDP dynasties. And then we have the total anarchy leagues. These ones are super fun because it's all flex spots, 2 super flex spots and 8 offensive flex spots. It's crazy because you can literally do whatever you want and deploy any strategy that you want. And shout out to Nicolas for the roses.
Straight cash, homie. Dollar bills, y'all.
And trade Genty for Judkins. No, don't do that. I said it. I appreciate the rose, but I said it a little bit earlier. Don't do it. Don't do it. And Yaninos, my RBs are cooked, man. Jacob's out, and I got Tootin and Chuba. Fuck, man. Yeah, it's tough. It is. That's rough. And I'm going to say Tootin for right now and just fingers crossed for you that he is good to go. And TJ said March and April was so fun. Fun couple of months. It said was drafted in like 3 leagues every day for weeks. So fun, man. And a lot of the dynasties, I do just really low entry, $30, because like I know people want to join multiple. It's fun being a part of a bunch. And, you know, still nice coin when you win. And CB Dizzle, who's number 1 so far this season in the best balls? Bro, the sleeper app has been fucking up so much that I haven't even, like, dude, there was no recap last week, and there's going to be no recap this week because of the fucking stupid sleeper app. Like, I can't, like, dude, to even get to one league to another, like, takes so long sometimes because of how much it freezes. And, like, I can't do it on the computer because for whatever reason, best ball isn't available on the PC version of the app. So I honestly have no idea who's number 1 right now. I feel like there's still some undefeated teams out there. It might be like 1 or 2. I think there was 6 or 5 undefeated teams 2 weeks ago. But yeah, I'm going to, when we get to the playoffs, you know, when we know after week 14, that'll be the next post that I do about the league. And it's going to be 1,200 teams that are in the playoffs to start. It's going to be insane. And then you got to be in the top 600 scoring teams to move on to the next week. And then you got to be in the top 300 scoring teams to be in the next week. And then in week 17, if you're in the top half scoring teams, I believe it's 151 the way that it plays out too. If you're in the top 151, then you are in the money. dude, who's this fucking loser in here? None of your business, bro. Doesn't know ball, bro. Who the fuck are you, man? Why the fuck are you even here? I hate people like you. Doug, ETN or Mooney for the flex? Got to be Mooney as of right now because until we hear ETN's injury report for Friday. But yeah, dude, none of your business, man. Get the fuck out of here. Jacob, Dak, Purdy, or Baker? Leaning Baker. And Rain Blaine, Pittman or Mooney? Leaning Pittman. And none of your business said Hurts, Dak. You don't know ball. Yeah, I don't know ball. So get the fuck out of here, bro. Just get the fuck out of here. Leave your exit. Never answer clowns like you. Yeah, because if you think talking shit to someone is a way to get an answer, fuck you. You get punched in the face. And Jacob said, but Baker's against the Lions. Baker's not against the Lions, bro. Fanson, Henry or Kelsey? I'm leaning Kelsey. I know it's a tough matchup. And shout out to Topher who just joined. Matt, pick 2, please. Monty, Michael Wilson, or Wandale. I'm going to go the wide receivers. And Connor, so what's the scoring in this league? Good question. So we got 19 starters, 10 offense, including Superflex, and 9 IDP. And then we got it's QB premium, it's tight end premium, and it's 2.0 PPR to counterbalance the IDP 1, 2, 3. And Jacob said, "Oh, my fault, the Rams." Yeah, I know he's playing the Rams, but like, dude, if I know there's no Bucky back, but there's going to be a lot of throwing in this game. There's going to be a lot of throwing in this game. And Akash, not sure how to pronounce it. Start 3, half PPR. Adams, Egbuka, Judkins, Henderson. I'm sitting Judkins of those. And Austin, Purdy or Stafford this week. And none of your business. Once you apologize and act like a normal person, I'll answer. If you're going to keep acting like a douche, just leave because I'm not going to answer your question anyways. Austin, Purdy or Stafford? Ooh, I'm leaning Stafford, man. It's going to be I just feel like that's going to be a high-scoring affair. And Thanson, ETN or Stevenson? I'm going to say Stevenson right now, but be paying attention. We got to get the Friday practice report for ETN. And, hey, shout out to Don't Bother Me. What's going down, bro? And Vaughn, Brock Purdy or Burrow or Daniel Jones? As of right now, I'm saying Daniel Jones, but be paying attention because if Burrow plays, I'm probably playing him. Richard said Burrow or Stafford. I'm going Stafford until we know officially about Burrow. And I'll be live in between now and then. And Jameson, Sharbs or Sean Tucker? Think I'm leaning Tucker, but it is very close. Cohen, Cups or Downs? Can I say neither? I'll say Downs because Cup has like 0 upside, but I'd really want to be hitting up waivers if possible. Poppy Chulo, start Hall, Pittman, or Ken Walker at the flex? Just one? If it's just one, I think I'm going Hall with Tyrod Taylor because I feel like he's going to get like 10 targets. Shane said, what sort of scoring is this? Super dope league. It's a super deep dynasty, 10 offensive starters, including the super flex, 9 IDP starters, and it's QB premium, tight end premium, and it's 2.0 PPR to counterbalance the IDP 1, 2, 3 scoring. And user 932, Judkins or Javante, baby. And I can't see the username, but is Dart starting? No, Dart is not starting. They already ruled him out and said that he is not playing. And Holden and T. Phillips, do not spam the chat. Just wait for me to get down there. Brandon Waddle for BTJ and Montgomery. I mean, I want to say yes, but I'd probably hold. Richard said if Burrow starts, do I start him over Stafford? I wouldn't. And Jake said, what is Bro's team? Are you talking about like this one in the back? My team's a team on the left. T. Phillips, Gainwell or Jacoby? Probably Jacoby. And Robbie on YouTube, how you feel about Loveland this week? I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. And Brand, I already did that. Holden, do I start Hall or Dowdle? I'm going Hall because of Tyrod. Rain, Swift or Emmanuel Wilson if ETN's out? Emmanuel Wilson, and assuming Josh Jacobs is out as well. And Alex, Ashton, Genty, or Jalen Warren. Ugh. I'm going to go Genty. I'm not excited about Warren. They said like yesterday, or maybe it was even Wednesday, that they said he's more than likely going to play this week, but they also said he's going to be limited in the game. So I really don't like that. And then we had 2 Alexes in a row. Alex said, should I start Judkins or K9 at the flex? I'm going K9. And Lucas, would you give up Genty for Bucky at 6 and 5? I mean, I know that the outlook of Bucky is a little bit more promising, but dude, like, he's still not playing. Like, he's still not playing. So I'm going to say no. And Richard said Parker Washington or DJ Moore. Kind of leaning DJ Moore. Jacob, Jamison Williams, or Devonta Smith, leaning JMO. I can't see the username, but traded Cook for Jamar. How did I do? Shit, I like it. I mean, Jamar's not playing this week, but that wouldn't matter. Alexander, Cade Otton, or Theo Johnson. I'm leaning Cade. It's not going to be Dart. It's going to be Winston. And who is that? Is that Mexico 100? Start 1, Judkins, Tez, Walker, or is that Italy 100? I can't see. It's so small. Judkins, Tez, Walker, start 1. Walker. I'm going Walker. And Justin, London Fortes. I kind of feel like I'd want to get a little bit more, but if like this week is like dire must win, I'm okay with that. Because London ain't playing. And CB Dizzle, Byron Young, or Will Anderson rest of season. Bro, I mean, Will Anderson's been killing it, man. I think I'm going Will. Justin, I said Tet, not Tez. Yeah, London for Tet. I said I would do it. I said I would do it if you're in dire need of winning this week. If you're not in dire need of winning this week, don't do it. All right, here we go. Little gardening sesh. And Tanner said kicks this week. What are we talking about? What kind of kicks? We're talking about kickers? I hate kickers. I do have a post on my Patreon every week breaking down the best and worst matchups, and I include the kickers in there. And Richard said, how many people in your league? How do you have McCaffrey, Jackson, and Henry? It's a dynasty league, so I've been building this dynasty since 2021. There's 12 people in the league. Strangers said, kicker lives matter. No, they don't. Yeah, Dynasty's where it's at, bro. Love it, man. You can just keep building and keep building. I mean, Richard, that was a good one, man. I'm feeling better now. I'll tell you that much.
Let me hit that song. It's from the ball.
G19, Stafford or Brissett? Leaning Stafford. Raul Pittman or Pierce? I'm leaning Pittman, but it's close. And Zoe and Ross are asking about the settings. So it's a super deep dynasty. We got 9 IDP starters. We got 10 offensive starters, including the super flex. It's QB premium. It's tight end premium. And it's 2.0 PPR to counterbalance the IDP 1, 2, 3 scoring. All right. Oh, looks like I got to get my... Got to get my commissioner duties on here real quick. Everybody hang out for a sec. Single QB league. All right. Let's see. Kamara, Brees, Tucker. Who do I sit? Kamara? And Eric, what up, bro? What's going down? He said Horton and Jacoby Brissett for Kelsey in the third. Which side do you like? I mean, it's kind of ugly. like both ways around. I mean, I feel like this is a super team specific trade. Like if someone needed a QB, I'm okay doing something to get Jacoby Brissett. I don't know about giving. I mean, Kelsey's been whatever, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know which side I like because it has to be team specific. Like I like the Brissett side more if you need a quarterback and you're going for it. And Kano, what up? Barner Otten this week. I'm going Otten. I know it's a tough matchup. Jace, I got Gibbs. Do you think I should try to trade him for Cook? No. And Richard, new to fantasy, 10-man league. I'm 7-4. Playoff start in 3 weeks. Any sleepers I could pick up? You just got to be every single week. You got to be paying attention. Like that's really what it is because like. There's nobody who I can say, oh, yeah, pick up this guy 3 weeks from now or pick up this guy now because he's going to ball in 3 weeks. It's like we don't know who's going to be balling in 3 weeks because of probably going to be an injury that makes it happen. But, yeah, that's why you got to be paying attention every single week because of that. Because when injuries happen, you got to be ready. You got to be ready, especially next week, Thanksgiving week. I lost a championship because of Black Friday one year and like not paying attention, like literally for like 1 day. So yeah, you want to make sure next week, especially you are paying attention hardcore. And Douglas, start Caleb or Purdy, leaning Purdy. Mark, who do I start this week? Bam Knight, Sean Tucker, Dubs. I'm going Tucker. Zoe out of Juana Man Johnson, AJ Bonner, and Fant without Jamar this week. Who should I stream? Leaning Fant. Otten too. Kind of leaning Fant still. And Kano said, yes, dude, I got Gadsden on buy, grabbed Otten. Yes, sir. There we go. 07, Mooney or Yoshi? I'm leaning Yoshi. And fucking Jesse, what up? Stevenson or Emmanuel Wilson? Kind of leaning Stevenson. I'm nervous about Wilson. I know it's not a great matchup. I mean, not a horrible matchup, but shout out to Ian for the follow. And Ozair, the Giants going to play Dart this season or save? I mean, shit, they have no reason. I mean, he's out this week already. I mean, they're probably going to play him, but they need him to like stop getting hurt. And he doesn't protect himself when he runs. He's going to end up like Anthony Richardson if he doesn't learn how to protect himself. And Ben, Cup or Hollywood, bro. Is there anybody else that you can choose? Why Cup or Hollywood? I gave up on those guys like weeks ago. Is there legit nobody else? Shout out to Herc for the follow. And Reese Porter, Barkley, and Addison for Kyren and DK. Nah, I'm holding. Herc, Purdy or Darnold this week? Oh, I'm going Darnold. Evan, Michael Wilson, Darnell Mooney, Jacoby Myers start 2. I'm going Wilson. I'm going Wilson and Mooney. Damn, Ben said not one other receiver. I'm going to go Cup. But I'll be praying for you. Richard said, I've been holding on to Hampton all season. You think he's going to come back finally? I really don't think so. I don't think so. It sucks, man. It sucks. And Oscar, Lamar or Stafford. Leaning Lamar. It's the Jets. They suck. And Kano, thanks for the follow. And NX, Pearsall, Mooney, Sean Tucker. Leaning Sean Tucker. Bucky has been ruled out already. And Ashton, I got CD Pickens and Dak at QB. Should I try to trade Pickens? Maybe. I mean, it depends on who you can get back. But I know people are really high on Pickens right now. And Michael, T-Law, Mahomes, Diggs, or Dart. Oh, 4 Dart, Nix, and Puka. I mean, is it a super flex league? Because why is there 2 quarterbacks on one side? I love super flex league, but it's not a super flex league. I don't know. And Sam, what's going on with Bucky? He's out for the week, man. Dude, such bullshit, man. And Zohaib, I'm 6-6 with A-Chain, Chase Brown, Puka, Allen Gadsden, and Travion in 10-man league. He said insane luck. Hey, just keep riding it, bro. Keep riding it. And yeah, 10-man leagues that They're all stacked. They're all stacked. Like 10-man leagues need game against the median more than anything. And Ovo Storm, Kamara, or Troy Franklin. I guess I'm going to go Troy Franklin. Not excited about either. And Michael already answered that. User 104, Jameson for Diggs. I mean, that's, I don't know. I feel like I like Diggs' schedule moving forward. Probably going to go him. Crimney on Twitch, what up? He said, yo, got Chase and Bucky out. Got to have to trade them this week or we eliminated. Wait, what? What do you mean you have to trade them? Explain that to me. Said thinking CD for Jamar and would rather go Saquon for Henry. Well, explain to me what's going on. Explain to me what's going on, Crimney. And shout out to Ashton for the follow. Okay, Michael said 2 QB league. Man, I want the side with the QBs, bro, if it's a 2 QB league. Shout out to Trey for the follow. Kano said go Birds. Michael, did you hear my answer? And NX said, I missed it. You said Tucker? I think so. Let me go back up. Pearsall Mooney, Tucker. Yeah, Tucker. Bucky's out. And Toxic City said, what's the point system? So it's IDP. We got 9 IDP starters. We got 10 offensive starters, including a super flex. So we got 2 QBs. And it's QB premium, which I coined. It's also tight end premium. And it's 2.0 PPR to counterbalance the IDP 1, 2, 3 points. Ashton said played Hall or Tucker. Dude, I'm kind of feeling Hall with Tyrod Taylor, man. Feel like he could get like 10 like receptions. Crimney, if I lose, I'm out pretty much. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you could get those kind of trades, CD for Jamar, get Saquon or Henry. I feel like I'd rather have Saquon. But yeah, I feel you, bro. Got to make those moves. Got to make those moves so you don't get eliminated. Dude, this is some bullshit, man. Sleeper is like it's fucking up so much. Shit just freezes and freezes. All right. And let's see. Michael said, no, both sides have 2 QBs. Yeah, but both sides have 2 QBs, but one of them ain't playing this week. So might as well just be one side have 1 QB. Also, I've been talking about Dart, how dude cannot protect himself. He really cannot protect himself. Gonzo, Tucker or Jerry Jeudy? Which Tucker, bro? If it's Sean Tucker, I'm playing Sean Tucker. And Zohabe said Chase will get 10 targets through receiving this week. Which Chase? Which one are we talking about? Jay Sando, I traded Johnston and Hunter Henry for JJ. I like it. People are down on JJ, but yeah, Johnson sucks. Abel, Purdy or Dart? Dart's not playing this week, so go Purdy. TJ, thank you. Trades in number 10. Let me see. See if they'll let me get in there. Keon, Goff or Purdy? Leaning Goff. User 431, QJ or Genty? I'll say Genty. I don't like either one of them this week. Or wait, QJ, he's not. What? Oh, Quinshon Judkins? Yeah, go Genty. Because you're talking Judkins, right? Not Johnston. Nice. See, there you go, TJ. See, just got to throw it for Cousins. See, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, there's not too many people that understand, like, dynasty values, like me. But it's all, yeah, people use the keep trade cut, man. You'll never win when it comes to the trades. And, see, Gonzo said Tucker from the Raiders. See, that's a horse of a different color. I gotta go Jerry Judy, man. I don't like either one, but you're talking. I mean, dude, it's gonna be bad. Like you literally have nobody else. You literally have nobody else because I don't want either one of those guys this week. User 208, Sean Tucker or Dubs. I'll go Tucker. And Zoe said Chase Brown, man. I hope he gets 10 receptions. And Abel, did you hear my answer? I already said Purdy because Dart is not playing. Everybody listen up. Dart is not playing. And oh shit, now I gotta check and see if dude's paid. Hold up, let me get over there. Number 10. And Balseca, what up, bro? Doing good. He says, should I drop Worthy to get Yoshi, Shivas, Downs, or Hollins? Get Yoshi, bro. It's just a 1 week fill-in. But yeah, get Yoshi. And sheesh. Burden, Dortch, or Judy. Man. I guess Burden, but I'm not excited about any of those. Jaws, start Pitts or Hunter Henry. Leaning Pitts, but I'm not excited. Actually, no. I'm going to say Hunter Henry there. And Ashton, I got Dak, Cook, Hall, CD, Collins, Tyler Warner, Pickens in the 12-man league. What do you think? It's solid. It's solid. Crimney couldn't get Saquon or Henry. Yeah, man. I mean, you got to look for people who actually like can trade for what you got. Like instead of thinking I want to get this guy for this guy, like you have to find a manager to trade with, not a specific player. Crimney is Bucky for Chase too much. I mean, bro, Bucky's not playing this week. So like, is Bucky for Chase Brown too much? I mean, you're getting Chase Brown. You need to win. So, I mean, it's good enough, I feel. And Sean, Pittman or Olave at the flex? Going Pittman. Jay Sandow said, bro, I just traded DK for Bucky. I mean, he's not playing this week, but I like him more down the stretch. Brody, Michael Wilson or Devonta Smith? I think I'm leaning Wilson. Jeep said, which kicker should I start? No idea, bro. What kickers do you have? Dame, Michael Wilson or Sean Tucker? Sean Tucker. AF Raiders or the 49ers defense? Man, kind of feeling the Raiders, bro, versus Shadur. And Jeep, why do you keep putting what kickers should I start, bro? Like, what kickers do you have? And Jay Sando said, rate my team. If you want me to, like, do an official rating, you know, got to throw down on, you know, Galaxy or, like, something. Like, I'll tell you if it's nice or if it looks like shit. But if you want an official rating, got to throw some coin down. And then I'll take my time actually grading it. Brangia trade Judkins for Bucky. I mean, I probably would, but you ain't playing Bucky this week. And Anthony, Caleb, or Burrow if he plays. I mean, so many people are asking this. Like, just get Burrow, and then once we know that he's starting, then you can actually come up with that decision. But, like, we still don't know if he's going to get activated or not. So, yeah, if Burrow plays, I'm playing Burrow over Caleb, but we still have no idea if Burrow's playing or not. I know the signs are pointing that way, but like all the signs were pointing to Bucky playing this week, right? All the signs were pointing to Dart playing this week, you know. Just didn't happen that way. Chewy, K9 or Jacobs, RB1. You talking about starting? I mean, I don't even know if Jacobs is going to be starting this week. We don't know yet. And shout out to Dame for the follow. Did Dame put in a question? Michael Wilson or Sean Tucker for Dame? I'm going Michael Wilson, but it's close. It is close. And Jeep said Andy B as the kicker. I mean, yeah, what's wrong with Andy B? I mean, the kickers who have the best matchups on paper are Tyler Loop, Nick Folk, Cam Little, Brandon McManus, and Jake Elliott. Those are the guys who have the best matchups on paper. And then Andy B is right below them. Gabe, Worthy or Addison is my second flex. Addison. I can't see the username Brissett or Purdy. Leaning Purdy, but it's pretty close. And then Pauline on YouTube. Let me see. Drew Barrymore and Savannah Guthrie must learn to belly dance or else. Riley Mercer. Oh, man. Thanks, Pauline. Glad we have some bots coming in today. Help the algorithm. And Shane Von Hooten. Start 4, ETN, Tucker, Tracy Tootin, Jennings, BTJ. Everybody remember there's multiple Tuckers, Sean Tucker and Trey Tucker out there. So make sure you guys are distinguishing the two. It's not just all running backs. I'm going to say Sean Tucker, Jennings. I'm going to say ETN / Tootin because if one doesn't play, I'm going to play the other. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 4. And Kirsten Adams for London got the playoffs locked. No, don't do it. Don't do it. What if London doesn't come back or keep missing? And Jay Sando said, if you want to look at my team, I sent it over. I'm on live, bro. I'm on live right now. But yeah, like I said, if you want to throw down a Galaxy or you want to throw down some coin, do that, and then I will go look. But yeah, I got to focus on the live. Shane Von H said Sean Tucker. Okay, I was right. Jay Toll, start 2, Devonta Smith, Henderson, Judkins, first 2. User 431, Mooney or QJ? Mooney. I'm assuming that's Quinton Judkins, right? Meat Wad, trade Hall, Bowers, DK for Barkley, Olave, Ertz. Nah, it's gonna hold. Mikey, Emmanuel Wilson, or Genty. Still leaning Genty as of right now, but not by much. Bad matchups for both. Let's see. Let's see. Mandeezy, Dak or Goff. I'm leaning Goff versus the Giants. Meatwad, I like Barkley rest of season schedule, and Bowers rest of season schedule is brutal. Yeah, I know. It's still too much for too much. You're winning on players, you're losing on players. Like if you want to trade Bowers for Saquon straight up, do that. But like all the other pieces in the mix, that's what's like making me not like that trade. Jackson, how close is Chase Brown to Derrick Henry rest of the season? I mean, pretty close, but once it starts getting cold, bro, it's Henry time. And Fire Brian, what up? Godwin or Tucker this week? It's Sean Tucker. I'm going Sean Tucker. Remember, guys, we got Sean Tucker, we got Trey Tucker, we got Chase Brown, we got Jamar Chase, we got all the different guys, with the same type of names. Make sure you are distinguishing. Will, who should I target with Addison and Sutton? Whoever likes Addison and Sutton. Like you need to go find who needs wide receiver help bad. Because I don't even know what you need. Like, why are you even trying to trade those guys? Like, don't just trade just to trade. It's literally how everybody loses fantasy football leagues, by trading just to trade. And Jake said, help me out. Do I start Dortch or Judy? Shit, I'd start someone else on the waiver wire. I guess I'll go Dortch, but yeah, it's ugly, man. Fire Brian already answered that question. Ryan, start Trey Tucker or Jerry Judy in the flex. Damn, man. I guess Trey Tucker, but it's trash both ways. There's nobody else you can get. The Sickness League, Theo or Jake Ferguson? Jake Ferguson. It ain't even close. Fire Brian, I traded Zay Flowers for Tucker. What do you think, especially with Bucky Irving rumors? Well, what do you mean Bucky Irving rumors? He's out this week. All right, hold on one second, everybody. I got to double check in. Let's see. Get my commissioner duties on here. All right. Damn, Joe Burrow for T-Law and a first. Not a bad trade, especially if Burrow comes back. And then Kirk Cousins for the first. Let's see. Or for the third, I mean. Where the hell? There we go. Let's see. And he is paid up for 2026 already. There we go. And CJ, Judkins, or T-Mac at the flex. I'm going T-Mac. Ryan, even with the new Browns QB, bro. Like, dude, what I can't. What was the question? Oh, yeah. You think that Shedeur Sanders is gonna do good for the Browns? For the Browns wide receivers, I don't. Brad said play Parker Washington this week. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, it depends on who you got. It always depends on who you got. And let's see, Max, Dowdle, or Pickens? I think I'm leaning Dowdle. And it's Sean, Gainwell, or Tucker this week. There's multiple Tuckers, bro. Make sure you are telling me which Tucker. I'm assuming Sean Tucker because it's a running back question. I will play Sean Tucker. All right. Yep. Sean Tucker. I'll play Sean Tucker over Gainwell. But if Rodgers plays, I might be playing Gainwell because he could get like 20 receptions. All right, time for some more gardening. Brad, Washington over Worthy. Yeah, Worthy sucks, man. And Noah said, "What is that team, bro? Are you talking behind me? What are you talking about? What's that team? Let me know." David, Sean Tucker is playing on mine. Yeah, I mean Sean Tucker is going to be playing a lot this week. He's going to be big time flex play. Ethan said, "Should I bench Rachaad White?" Probably. Yeah, I mean, who else do you got? And Roman, do I start Jacoby Brissett or Daniel Jones? Leaning Daniel Jones, but it's very, very close. And Noah said your fantasy settings are insane. Yeah, bro. Hell yeah, man. This is a super deep dynasty league. And that's how you get people invested. Anyone could join those regular leagues. Like there's like, I don't know. I feel like 90% of all the leagues out there are those regular leagues. So yeah, people come to me when they get bored of their home leagues and their work leagues, and they want to like expand. That's why people come in and join my leagues. Jayla, pick up Chris Godwin. Yeah. I mean, everyone should be doing those kind of things. Spencer, JJ for Javonte. I mean, how much more do you need the running back than the wide receiver? Ethan said my team's in shambles. I think the only thing I could really do is bench him for Boutte. I probably would bench him for Boutte. At least there's more upside with Booty, and it's a good matchup too versus the Bengals. So I probably would do that, but I feel you. Like that ain't like on paper. That's not a good. That's not something I'd be excited to do. So I feel you. And Pauline, no, I'm not reading that. You seem like a bot. But it's funny that you came back and you said, read what I told you. Ethan, I got ETN and Henderson as my RBs. Oh, man. Yeah, dude. And I mean, I'm nervous about ETN right now. I mean, I don't know if let me go look and check some news while we're doing this gardening here. Ooh, at least I got JSN. Hell yeah, bro. I'm sure JSN is getting you through some tough times. Let me see. Let me just go down the list here. Gesicki coming off the IR. Ooh, that ain't good for Fant. Darius Slayton cleared to return. Drake London officially ruled out. Ayo Manor ruled out. Rodgers questionable. Njoku cleared to play. Gabriel out. Chris Godwin trending towards playing. Okay, so but that's going to be that is going to be probably like same day or maybe like late night Saturday we find out. Josh Jacobs limited on Friday. That ain't good. That ain't good. Jameis Winston starting. Jackson Dart is out. All right, that's all the news that's came in so far. And probably about an hour, maybe 2 hours, I'm going to be recording a video of all the Friday news, and I'll be posting it in a bunch of shorts on TikTok and YouTube and everywhere like that. So make sure you guys follow me everywhere for that info. Pauline said, read it or I'll sue you. And Andrew, thoughts on Pearsall this week? I'm nervous. I want to sit. Jay Soul, Pittman or Pierce? Ooh, I think I'm going Pittman. Ethan said also got Michael Wilson in because of the Chase suspension. I mean, I'm not too cooked, but yeah, for sure. I feel you, man. But this is, you want to win a fantasy football championship. These are the moves that you got to be making while the bullshit, happens to catch these dubs, man. Because even 1 week, there's one league last week, I didn't even have a quarterback. Like, it's a deep dynasty, and I got like 3 quarterbacks on IR, and the 4 quarterbacks that I have were all backups. And I somehow won because the other team shit the bed like so much that I somehow still won, even with no quarterback playing in a super flex league. So yeah, we gotta keep grinding, baby. We gotta keep grinding. And dang it, I thought it had. Oh, here we go. I said I'm in a bad position. Baker, Sam, or anybody on waivers. Well, what was the question? What was the question? Was it to pick up someone? Jude said ETN or Henderson rest of season. Probably Henderson. Alex said drop Trey Tucker, DJ Moore, or Josh Downs if I need to pick up if I need to free up a spot. I'd probably be leaning Josh Downs. And don't bother me, Tracy or Monty in the super flex. I said best QV available is Shuck. Man, I feel that. Probably going Montgomery, bro. It's not a great matchup, but probably going Montgomery. Okay, here we go for Jordan. I'm in a bad position. Baker, Sam, or anybody on waivers. Who to start? Is that Baker Mayfield or Sam Darnold? I'm going Sam Darnold. Oliver, start Burrow, Purdy, or Brissett. Leaning Brissett as of right now, but I'd be paying attention for Burrow. Zayden said, like, I'm running a hospital rather than a fantasy team, dude. Listen to this song. This is unique to this channel.
This is for all you people out there.
And tell me what you
that
think.
Drafted every motherfucker that's out for the season. How could it be? He stubbed his toe on the couch and now he's on the IR. Paper cut, he goes ouch and yep, he's on the IR. Laser pointer in the eye and my star's on the IR. Ate too much Taco Bell and he's back on the IR. Well, that one I understand. These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking every single effing bone. Tearing ligaments I didn't know existed. My fantasy team is getting fully fisted. These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking
on TikTok, can you hear the song?
Tearing ligaments I didn't know existed. My fantasy team is getting fully fisted. Stepped on 2 Legos, now he's on the IR. Wi-Fi went out and he's back on IR. Too much
Yeah, don't bother me, says song is fire. Totally sums up this year.
Trip to the IR. These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking every single effing bone. Tearing ligaments I didn't know existed. My fantasy team is getting fully fisted. These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking every single effing bone. Tearing ligaments I didn't know existed. My fantasy team is getting fully fisted.
Woo! And let's see, triple clown. Hunter Henry or Pitts? Henry. Diana said, where do I find this song? I've been fucking up and I still haven't put it on YouTube. I need to put it on YouTube. I guess the reason why I haven't put it on YouTube is because I don't have a video to go with it. But yeah, does that song like sum up this season like as a fucking whole or what? But yeah, make sure you follow me on YouTube, Fantasy Football Hustler. I need to do that. I need to do that, and I'm going to do it soon. Ryan, T. Higgins, Michael Wilson, Breece Hall. Man, that one's tough because I like all 3 this week. I'll go T. Higgins, though. Thanks for the follow, Ethan. Mike L, would you rather start Manningham, Booker, Derrick Henry, or Derrick Henry? Oh, this is a trade. I guess I just don't like the. I guess I don't like. I like parts of both sides of this trade. So I don't know. This one's tough. I feel like I would rework it. And don't bother me so you could play this song with a slideshow of this year's injuries. Man, well, I guess the hard part is getting the slideshow done because, man, everything just takes time. Everything just takes time. Wish there was more hours in the day. And Alex said, how's this league scored? So it's 10 offense, including Superflex, 9 IDP. It's QB premium, tight end premium, and it's 2.0 PPR to counterbalance the IDP 1, 2, 3. And it's a super deep dynasty league. All right, I think we're going to be shutting everything down here real soon. So last second questions, get them in. I'll be live later today, but also go follow me on Patreon. You can follow for free, 420crew.com. And DJ Blaze, what up? So should I start Brissett or Baker? Leaning Brissett. Mike, would you trade Buka for Henry? I mean, that's a pretty team-specific trade. I mean, if I was in dire need of a running back, I would, but I feel like I wanted Buka more. Eric Dicker has a bye. What kicker should I pick up? McPherson, Carlson, Jake Elliott, or Santos? So on Patreon, I got a tool that tells me the best and worst matchups, and that's what I got pulled up here right now. And I think yeah, McPherson's got a tough matchup. I think that I'm going to be going Santos. User 431, Mooney or Genty. Going Mooney. The teacher, sit 1, Pittman, Hunt, Watson. Probably sit Hunt. Guitar stuff, what's London worth? Man, I mean, that's all in the eye of the beholder. Like, you got to find someone who really, really likes them. And CB Dizzle said the vertical format sucks. The other one's available. Just click on my YouTube channel and you'll see the other ones there. Just click on live. Both versions are available. And dude, like, Rumble was freaking out on me, so that's why I didn't put up the Rumble today, or at least this time, why I didn't put up the Rumble. Ashton, what's Pickens worth? I mean, he's worth at least one decent RB. Like, you might be able to get a lower end RB and a wide receiver out of him, because I know that there's some people who are like really hyped for him. And let's see, Miles, Buckford, Tet, and Alec Pierce. I'll go to Tet and Alec Pierce. And Enrique, what up? So I got offered Cook and Brees Hall for Bijan and Tet. I feel like Bijan is kind of still the best player in this deal, especially with the schedule. But man, it's kind of like too even. Like this I feel is like team specific. Like, you know, if you're the guy getting rid of Cook and Hall, like, you know, are you okay getting rid of that extra running back? Like, because you need the wide receiver more. Because I kind of am leaning the Bijan Tet side. And thanks for coming through, Enrique. And Roman, Jackson or May? I'm gonna go Lamar. JV, Metcalf, Dortch, or Tracy. Oh man, I'm going Metcalf, assuming that it's Rodgers. So you better be paying attention. And Raymond, London, and Genty for Jacobs. Nah, man, I don't want to deal with the Jacobs injury. And Tay, Ferguson, or Johnson. I'm assuming Theo Johnson. Or it could be Juana Man Johnson. Come on, man. But I'm taking Ferguson over both of them. Enrique said, I have the Bijan. Then don't do it, man. Unless you, I wouldn't do that unless you really need the running backs. Like, like Tet's kind of expendable because you have a bunch of dope wide receivers. And then like you're trading Bijan to get, the Cook and Hall because you need more running backs. That's kind of the only way that I'd be doing it. Okay, Juwan Man Johnson. Yeah. I'm still going Jake. Still going Jake the Snake over Juwan. Howing. Who would you trade Bijan, Sutton, or would you trade Bijan, Sutton, and Gadsden for Saquon and Waddle? Probably not. It's tough though, because I like the other side. Bob traded away Marks and Shakir for Swift. Did I cook? You got Marks and Shakir? I mean, Swift sucks, man. So I don't know. If you got Swift, I think you got taken to the cleaners. And Justin, drop Moore or Vidal for Yoshi. Probably Vidal, man. Probably Vidal. Magic Man, would you start Mooney over Metcalf? Only if it's not Aaron Rodgers. King Javi. Mooney or Juwan Jennings. Jennings. Dylan, do I do London for Jefferson? If you're getting Jefferson, yes. And thanks, Dylan, for the follow. And Cyrus picked 2. Pittman, Butte, Flowers, Sean Tucker, Pierce, Benson. I'm saying Pittman and Tucker. All right. And Karsten, who should I try to trade Cook for? You got to find someone that needs an RB really bad. Like, don't think of trades that way. Don't think, I got Cook, I want to go get this player. You got to find the manager to trade with. And then you want to try to get the best you can from that manager. And Ye-Man, Michael Wilson or Sean Tucker, I need a boom. I like Michael Wilson's matchup better, so I'll say Michael Wilson over Sean Tucker. All right, it's about that time. Joma, you playing Tez or Yoshivas? I'm going Yoshivas. All right. And that was not what I meant to do. I hit the wrong button there. And let's see. Gabo, would you trade Javonte Williams and Devonta Smith for JJ and Bucky? I mean, assuming you don't need Bucky right now, probably. And JP, light on running backs this week. Dobbins on IR. A-Chain on bye. Start Tucker or pick up 2. And I'll start Tucker. And Ralph, please select one to start. Love or May? I'm going May. And 1, 2, 3. Trade T-Mac, London, and Genty for Ibuka, Chase Brown, and Mayfield. Probably, but I mean, it's pretty even at the end of the day here. And bro, start Michael Wilson or Alec Pierce. Ooh, I'm going Wilson, but it's close. It's close. All right, and everybody on YouTube and TikTok and Twitch and everything, thanks for coming through. We're gonna do the getting the credits going. Appreciate you guys. And I'll be back later tonight, so make sure you guys come back and be paying attention for the videos uploaded everywhere. Shout out to Justin, Pickle in a Jar, and Chris, Patriot Sports, the executive producers. Shout out to the producers, co-producers. Shout out. And shout out to the associate producers. Yes, sir. And then the epic and the awesome supporters. We appreciate you. Everybody in the chat on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. I appreciate you. And we will see you for the next one. Yes, let's get it.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the